Alright folks, gather around. Tonight we're diving into the thrilling world of ROI. Don't worry, it's not an eye exam, though after this you'll be seeing your investments in a whole new light. ROI stands for return on investment. Basically, it tells you how much bang you're getting for your buck. Think of it like this. You wouldn't buy a pet hamster without knowing if it could run on that tiny wheel, right? Same goes for your money. ROI is like a financial report card for your investments. It shows you whether your money is throwing a party or just sitting in a corner, crying into its piggy bank. And let's be honest, nobody wants a crybaby investment. We want our money to be the life of the party, making friends and profits left and right. Now you might be thinking, John, this sounds complicated. Do I need a PhD in fancy math to understand it? Fear not, my friend. ROI is surprisingly straightforward. It's just a simple formula that even your pet goldfish could grasp, if it had opposable thumbs, that is.
I got an idea.
Here's the deal. ROI is all about figuring out how much profit you've squeezed out of your investment. Let's say you bought a vintage rubber ducky collection for $100. You then sold it on a whim to a collector for a cool $200. That's a tidy profit of $100. To calculate the ROI, you divide the profit, $100, by the initial investment, $100, and multiply by 100%. Voila! You're looking at a 100% ROI. In simpler terms, you doubled your money.
But hold your horses. ROI isn't just about making a quick buck on rubber duckies. It's about understanding the long-term performance of your investments. Whether you're investing in stocks, bonds, real estate, or even a chain of lemonade stands, ROI helps you make informed decisions about where to put your hard-earned cash. It's like having a financial GPS that guides you toward the land of profits, and hopefully a jacuzzi filled with gold coins.
Now let's say your investments are like those time-traveling hamsters, always hopping around different time periods. That's where annualized ROI comes in handy. It tells you the average yearly return you're getting on your investment. Think of it as the hamster's average speed as it zips through the space-time continuum. Calculating annualized ROI is a bit trickier than explaining the plot of Inception after a few too many margaritas. But fear not, there are online calculators that can do the heavy lifting for you. They'll take into account the investment period and tell you the average yearly return. Why is this important? Because it lets you compare apples to apples, or in this case, hamsters to hamsters. You can see which investments are performing the best over time, even if they were purchased in different years. Section 4. ROI on steroids leverage. No, not that kind. Now let's talk about leverage.
No, not the kind used to pry open a stubborn pickle jar. We're talking about financial leverage, which is basically borrowing money to invest.
Think of it as giving your investments a shot of espresso. It can amplify your returns, but be warned, it can also magnify your losses.
Let's say you use leverage to buy a whole flock of rubber duckies, hoping to corner the market. If the price of rubber duckies skyrockets, you'll be swimming in cash.
But if the market goes south, you'll be up to your eyeballs in unsold bath toys. So leverage is a bit like playing financial roulette. It can be exhilarating, but it's not for the faint of heart or those with a weak stomach.
Always remember, with great leverage comes great responsibility and the potential for great indigestion.
And action.
Section 5. The good, the bad, and the ROI. A balanced diet for your portfolio. Like a balanced breakfast, ROI has its pros and cons. On the plus side, it's easy to calculate, universally understood, and gives you a good idea of your investment's performance. However, ROI isn't perfect. It doesn't account for risk, ignores the time value of money, and can be manipulated by crafty accountants who probably moonlight as magicians. So, while ROI is a valuable tool, it's not the be-all and end-all of investing. Think of it as one ingredient in a delicious financial stew. You'll need other spices like risk tolerance, diversification, and a dash of common sense to create a truly satisfying investment portfolio. And remember, always consult with a financial advisor before making any major investment decisions. Unless, of course, your financial advisor is a rubber ducky. In that case, you might want to get a second opinion.